Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I begin this presentation, introduce myself. My name is Andre Hermawan from Indonesia, a PhD student at the Unica Institute of MIDI, currently supervised by Professor Muhammad Rajif Idris and Dr. Farida. Our proposal in this field of supply chain management with the title Readiness Index and Implementation Supply Chain Framework for Small Medium Enterprise Food Industry in Indonesia. Okay, this table of content. Yes, this presentation will discuss the proposal that will submit for writing dissertation research for the next 2 until 3 years to fulfill one of the requirement for graduating a PhD postgraduate program at University Kuala Lumpur. Here's the table of the content. Um, we all know that the field and the product have their own supply chain that have their individual difference, like aircraft, clothing, food, drink, anything. However, not all supply chains have consciously carry out supply chain pattern even though they are not well managed. There are still many problems in the field that need to be repaired and continue to be fixed in the future. But who will take responsibility in the future? I must be able to have several initiators take over the role of the responsibility in managing in the supply chain more professionally. But who has realized and understood about the supply chain management in order to be ready to implement the supply chain management? If only large company that have a large capital can be done easily. However, not all companies that have large capital, many do not understand this supply chain management in order to be more efficient, effective, and in accordance with the expected time. For the foreseeable future, there need to be a kind things and become the standard of supply chain management that can be a measure readiness and take a picture of where we are going to build a good supply chain management. And the problem statement: if the company that have a large enough capital is very easy to make it happen, then surely for many small and medium business will have considerable obstacle. For the reason it is necessary to be provide uh, guidance and guidance to realize good supply chain management and how to measure the extent of joint readiness to build a supply chain that work in synergy. What determine the success of good supply chain management? If the supply chains that it's not food make maybe somewhat were flexible to distribute its product that do not have a time limit or have a very long time limit, then the challenge for us is the management of the supply chain with the limit time, namely food industry product. which have a limit time to channel it. With so many more factors that must to consider to make it happen. This is future supported. This is further supported by the absence a guide or picture of how to manage a good supply chain. For the reason we need to prepare the readiness guide to implementation of supply chain management, especially for small and medium enterprise in Indonesia. This will be beneficial in the product to supplied with supply chains our product. They have an impact on food security, such drinking waters, staplers, cooking oil, and household fuels and other products. This is our research objective. One is readiness index supply chain management implementation, guidance implementing of supply chain management, environment supply chain management in Indonesia for small medium enterprise, food industry, a solution for successive food security to implementation supply chains in Indonesia, designing enterprise architecture of e-supply chain management. The platform digital of supply chain management will be developed as one of solution. Our research scope, our research scope focus to activity supply chains in food industry in Indonesia, and what the product the food industry has significant effect and food security to be simply several companies. Looks like drinking water, cooking, household fuel, uh, cooking market supply chain, especially for rice in Indonesia. Proposed solution. We have this is a preliminary solution. One is proposed supply chain management implementation is a guide anyone who will be supply chain management. Two is this supply chain management readiness framework will be one of the methods to measure the assessment of supply chain management implementation and also preparing of supply chain management implementation. Three, the supply chain management framework will produce a suggestion or solution priority improvement for the implementation of supply chain management in the supply chain automatically in a system in the application score e-supply chain management. 4. By following the score, a supply chain management will be given an alternative program solution for human resource training, supply chain management application technology enhancement, and supply chain management system. And the significance of the research, we're looking for this stakeholder in the government. This is the significance of the research, industry, and society, and the last is business. The literature review, we looking for other literature. We try find to definition of supply chains, small medium enterprise food industry in Indonesia, and readiness index and supply chains management. This is many literature uh, we can looking for the review. So we try to get uh, similarity this research design and method. We have many steps to the research design and method. Step looking for the issue, and we try to take the context issue and research needs analysis, problem statement, and research objective and scope. proposal solution, significance, the research, and data review. After that, we trying to research design and method with the two of kind methodology like qualitative research and quantitative research. And after that, we data collection and analysis. What we doing to take the conclusion. Uh, what the methodology? We have to focus group discussion, survey, and category categories and framework design, pilot test, seminar, final framework, design of e-supply chains, test application, and many things. The research schedule. I try to plan about 2 years this research. I hope our research is smooth. And the conclusion, we hope this study result in the framework order in order to measure readiness and photograph of supply chains implementation is in supply chains, whether is being managed or will be managed. We hope this research produce a solution that can help the supply chains actor to run their activity to be more effective and efficient, as well as timely and precisely amount and time cost. This is my presentation. Thank you very much.